3, 4, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1.
Hey guys, it's Gary from Pop Culture Minefield. I'm here to play a little Blade Runner. Sorry for the 5 minute delay. My sister messaged me and I had to respond to her. So anyway, well, for those of you that were here last game, hey Zachariah, Martin, my friend, how are you doing? Fuck you, Zach. Where are you? You're supposed to be in here with me. I'm alone in here. No, nobody to direct the episode. I don't know what to do. I'm lost. Um, But anyway, if for those of you that were with me on Tuesday, I found Lucy, and she runs into the maze at the arcade. And when I go into the maze, it automatically drew my weapon, a parrot head. Um, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. And I put the gun away, but then I thought, it, why would it want me? It wants me to shoot her. Hey, Jacob, I hope you're feeling better. Um, well, anyway, I murdered her. I murdered Lucy, and so I have two versions of it. This is the one where I let her go, and this is the one where I killed her. And I'm really curious to see what happens if I play the one where I killed her, because I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I go from there. Um, it's really hard to tell. But I think that I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to make of it. Um, I've been following the walkthrough, and the walkthrough really varies from the stuff that I've been experiencing playing the game. Oh, that's good, Jacob. That's good. I got to tell you, once you get, if you have asthma,
I'm sorry, but
I
I was there.
highly recommend
Everything you were all over
that
me years
you
ago.
try. Uh, is it, it's the discus, Aerobid discus, I think, and I use it, and it helps control my asthma because I have the trifecta asthma. I have exercise, allergy, and temperature induced asthma, and allergies too. I mean, allergies definitely set it up, but exercise will set me off. Temperature changes, extreme temperature changes will do it. Allergies will set me off. Um, so yay, asthma, yay. Um, so I don't know. Anyway, so I killed her last episode, and I'm not sure exactly where I should go from here.
I'm
And
sorry,
I'm
but I was.
thinking about playing the um the version where I killed her just to see what happens. Because I can always come back because I saved where I found her and let her survive. So I might just try that out. Well, yeah, I mean it's unless something kills me first, inevitably asthma will be likely what kills me. And I've never been sure, and I worked in the medical field, why asthma is not considered a part of COPD, but because it has a lot of the same triggers and it does a lot of the same damage. So I don't know, but COPD is rough. I lost my aunt to emphysema. My grandfather died from emphysema. Um, it had impacts on my dad, but he survived cancer, um, emphysema, COPD, and eventually he just had a massive heart attack, just died sitting on the edge of his bed, putting his pants on. Hell, way to go. Some people don't. You know, I got my dad to quit. I was so good with my asthma attacks, I could fake them. And I got my dad to quit smoking. And he'd been smoking for 25 years. I got him to quit when I was a teen. And, but he traded one addiction for another. He became addicted to snacks, and he would eat like half a jar to a jar of nuts a night. And he packed on a large amount of weight. It was kind of funny because my dad's best friend was the manager of our apartments, and he I'm still close to him. We're still close friends, and I've talked to him about this, and he just laughs because he used to call my dad Jabba the Hutt. And my dad had never watched Return of the Jedi, so he had no idea who the hell Jabba was. And then one day, I was over visiting him, and we were watching. I think it's TNT that shows Star Wars, and we watched Return of the Jedi on it. He finally saw who Jabba the Hutt was. He got so angry, he threw his crutch across the room, grabbed the phone, and called Ray. Uh, to basically do what he did to me when I made him mad. You son of a bitch. Oh, you talking about Lucy T-shirt? I hope you're feeling okay, man. I have not talked about it publicly because I didn't know if you want people knowing that you're what's going on with you. Um, just funny about privacy, you know that. Um, yeah, because you're born with asthma. You don't develop asthma. You're born with it. And COPD, you develop it. Maybe that's why they separate them. I don't know. People who say that you grow out of asthma full of shit. It's always there. Well, I haven't said anything, but I hope you're doing okay. Um, I was going to post about it and I went, shit, because I was going to, tell everybody to wish you well or tell you to fuck off, whichever one you want. Beard bug. I got some beard bug. So I think I'm going to go ahead and see how far I can get with the version where I killed Lucy. And I don't know if it'll even launch the next thing, having killed her. I have no idea, no clue. I've never done that. So, but no matter what, I have safety. I have the one where I let her live. I can always come back to if I get stuck. So, well, here I'm launching the game, launching it. And and by the way, if you guys didn't hear, um, Keith and I are going to be doing a new recorded show. It's going to be about 10 minutes per episode. And it's going to be 10 things you likely didn't know about. And it's going to be about some of our favorite films and TV shows. We're going to talk about Star Trek, the series. We're going to talk about some of the Star Trek films. The first three episodes are 1982. We're going to talk four episodes. We're going to talk about first Star Trek Wrath of Khan. We're going to do 10 things you didn't know or likely didn't know. Get into some history, behind the scenes stuff. And then we're going to do Blade Runner. And following Blade Runner, we're going to do The Thing from 1982. and then we're going to do Conan the Barbarian from 1982. So it's going to be 4 back-to-back 1982 movies, because 1982 had the greatest impact on Keith and I for some reason. It's weird. But anyway, let's get this game going here. Hold on.
The car was registered to a woman named Dectora. Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to.
Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But
I
Father, he was so
murdered her.
angry.
I really
and
don't.
Sadiq said Mr. Runsitter
I
deserved
wish I
it for
had done
treating me
that.
that way.
Who else was there that night?
It's so funny. I'm worth.
What I want to know is,
As I explained to Mr. Deckard earlier, I've given the Nexus 6 model a pass. I've given it the
the guy who'd said,
No.
my ribs still hurt and at least 2 teeth were loose. Sadiq was a tough customer, but that guy sure gets around. That can't be me.
It's not my evidence, so I'm really not sure where to go from here, but I think I'm. I think I'm gonna. I'm looking at some notes. And I think I forget where I should go. Should I go back to the police station? Oh, I didn't see the question, Parrot Head. Let me go look. I don't see a question. I see the memes and a link to a video. Where's the question? I don't see the question, Parrot Head. I am not seeing it anywhere. Sorry about that, man. Send me the question again, and through Twitter, and I'll answer you, because I just don't see it. All right, so let's see. I'm looking at my notes right now. All right, I guess the next place I go, I'm supposed to go to the nightclub row.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Leaves. McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other. You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard it yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
Ooh,
I'll
okay,
hold my breath. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
it was funny. I
Man,
laughed at
don't
that.
you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience. You know the chef at Howie's?
That big flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back, relax, watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence. Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
That's just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo.
That snake dancer that worked here, Zora, she was a rep. And her picture's going to be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's going to sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often. Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool. Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Get off it. You're no replicant.
How do you know? I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around. You may not be a rep, but you're a damn rep sympathizer for sure. Now we're going to take a little ride downtown.
Yeah? And what? You'll put me on that point and count machine? My 15 minutes of fame, baby. It ain't as good as being gunned down in the street, but what the hell?
Well, I wanted to let him go.
You keeping busy, pal?
Show's over, baby! And there ain't gonna be no encore!
Hmm.
Ruth.
Yeah, taking a lot of vitamins and minerals too that it's having an impact on us. Oh, hey, Jacob. Yeah, I'm gonna head back in here. I'm gonna try to get past this security guard.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work. Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off World Fat Farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Yeah, the hell of a tanny he is.
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you. How old are you? Early, how's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
Yeah, I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there or your money back.
Is this girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course, she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Words.
mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early. You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend, Early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp land. You know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, give up. She's going on it. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Good. Wouldn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later. What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus flytrap coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever ebullient Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
This is my chance to go through that door while he's in the other room.
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired a dozen reps. Early had the entire place wired. He even had cameras in the dressing rooms, and I bet the farm he was using them for more than security. I didn't know what was on the disc, but the way Early had hidden it, it was bound to be dirty laundry.
How you doing, General? You got a warrant to show me? You just breaking and entering?
What's on the disc, Early?
Hey, I don't hassle you about your private life. Put it down, McCoy.
Must be something pretty juicy. Your girls know about the cameras?
I got you. You want to trade. The disc for what?
Let's hear what you got.
What do you say you and I have a drink first? Well, it's your lucky day, McCoy. You're in the garden of earthly delight. See, I bet we could find something to whet your wick.
Not interested.
Well, everyone's interested.
I want information.
You can have whatever your little heart desires, General.
Whoa! Cough up some dirt, Early, or I'm taking this disc downtown.
You want Victoria? Is that it? The girl with the rep friends? I can get her out. It'd be a hell of a score for you, General. 4, maybe 5 skin jobs.
Sit down.
I'll throw it tonight with one of my dancers.
Sit down.
We got a deal or nothing.
Let's hear what you got.
And then I get the disc.
We'll see. I still got the gun.
You're cold, General.
Well, shit. F, I shouldn't have put the gun away. Fucking killed me. Deader than shit. Yeah, that's what I did, Jacob. And yeah, I am feeling better, Parrot. I'm going to have to do that again. If you didn't know, Jacob, last Tuesday when I was playing, I did 2 versions. One where I killed Lucy in the maze, and for some reason I thought that because he was sitting down, I could go ahead and put my weapon away. And oops, because we're negotiating. I won't make that mistake again. Holy shit. So let me go back to this one where I killed her and try that shit again. God damn it. See, the difference between the scum version and the original version is when you go to talk to people, you would select what you were going to say to them. And it gave you the option to let this fucker go. And in this version, once you click on him, you start talking to him. And it automatically... I never killed Lucy when I played, like... Well, the thing is, I'm kind of weird, because I'm like, why did the game want me to shoot her? So I pulled the weapon out. I'm like, is it going to let me shoot her? And so I shot her. But then I went back, I saved it, and then I went back and did it without killing her. So I have two versions of it. But anyway, I'm going to get in here and start talking to this fucking comedian.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's.
You're that
McCoy,
cat from
right?
Howie Lee.
We keep bumping into each other.
Yeah.
You want an autograph? I know you ain't heard me yet.
I know you ain't
But
heard
Gordo
me.
Frizz's autograph's going to be worth
Fucking
a pile of
body
chicken
movement on
someday.
these guys.
I'll hold my breath. I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snap, okay?
I really
In the
appreciate your
scum version, I
patience.
don't know where that's
You
at.
know the chef at Howie's?
That big, flabby guy? Never seen him before.
You were hanging around right when he took off.
Pure coincidence. You are one hell of a suspicious cat, McCoy. Kick back, relax, watch my show. Take a little break from your boring existence.
The car was registered to a woman. Why'd they kill Runsitter's animals?
I didn't want them to. But Father, he was so angry.
The guy who'd set the bomb had been sloppy. He kept the charge small enough to leave the wall standing if he just wanted to take out
This is Crystal.
Howie Lee's. That guy sure.
Hello, it's J.F. Sebastian. I hope you guys are all right.
Same as other one.
I recognized the.
So what's special about this lighter? All right, so is it in the options where I can do this? Yeah, I don't see anything in here that does that.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common?
No, this is your demeanor, the conversation choices. I remember playing it before, and it was an automatic thing that you just asked.
First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was?
I'm going to actually go
Twister.
online and look up to see if there's a way of
Doctor calls
changing
up
it.
his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse
All
than
right,
that?
let me go back there.
The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
Doesn't, eh? What if I pretended to be a replicant?
Is that just an excuse for your lousy act, Gordo?
That snake dancer that worked here, Zora, she was a rep. And her picture's going to be on every front page tomorrow.
Too bad she'll never read it.
How are you sure someone's a rep, detective?
There's a test.
Test? What replicant's going to sit still for a test?
If I'm trying to question someone and he runs, that's a pretty good sign.
Could be a pretty good sign that you need to bathe more often. Do what you gotta do, McCoy. If you gotta shoot, that's cool. Come on, McCoy. Why don't you make me famous?
Get off it. You're no replicant.
Yeah, it's
How
still
do you
not
know?
letting me.
I could be a martyr for the cause, baby.
Every rep I've ever seen wants to live, not die, pal.
What are you, an expert?
I've been around.
Ah, there we go. All right.
I should haul you downtown. That'd probably just make
Thanks,
you happy.
guys.
You're not even going to arrest me?
Instead, I'm going to let you go. But here's what you're going to do. You're going to go tell your pal Clovis that I'm
I'm glad
looking
you guys
for
helped
him.
me with that.
I can't
I
guarantee
was getting
that
really
he's gonna
frustrated
listen
not
to
being
me.
able to do it.
He's got a mind of his own, which is the mark of a true star. The kind that lights
If
up
you look
the
over to
sky
the right
once
there on the
in a
screen,
generation.
parked out in front of
If
Taffy
Crystal
Lewis,
Steel tracks him down,
Lewis's
he's going to have
place,
to light
that's
up the sky
Deckard's
from
sedan.
6 feet under.
Very funny.
I remember early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
I'm going to go ahead and save it here so I don't have to go all the way back. Save game. This is one where I killed Lucy. So, boom, baby. Yeah. Let's go.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Yeah, the hell of a tan he is.
Haven't I seen you around here before? How old are you? Not the talkative type. How old are you?
Now, save again. I do not want to keep repeating this shit.
Early, how's it hanging?
Big, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his figure's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there or your money back.
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course, she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Nah, she ain't one of mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early. You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend, Early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was
I knew that voice sounded familiar. I just looked it up.
Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp land. You know what
That's Stephen Root.
Witch dancer.
I mean? Heck,
He
yeah.
played Bill Daughtry
No,
on King of the Hill,
She's one of my biggest
and
earners. too.
Jimmy
In
James
trouble
on
now.
News Radio.
Not yet.
We want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
Juanita's High Trap coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever ebullient Early Q presents
Hey,
the
what's Friday, Dave?
wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
Man, we've come a long way with CG. God damn it.
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired a dozen reps. Early had the entire place wired. He even had cameras in the dressing
The
room,
Elvis
and I bet
Presley
the farm he
velvet
was
paint,
using them
black
for
velvet
more than
painting.
security.
Shows a lot of class.
I didn't know what was on the disc, but the way Early had hidden it, it was bound to be dirty laundry.
How you doing, General? You got a warrant to show me? You just breaking and entering?
What's on the disc, Early?
Hey, I don't hassle you about your private life. Put it down, McCoy.
Must be something pretty juicy. Your girls know about the cameras?
I got you. You want to trade. The disc for what?
Let's hear what you got.
What do you say you and I have a drink first?
Whoa! Cough up some dirt, Early, or I'm taking this disc downtown.
You want Victoria? Is that it? The girl with the rep friends? I can give her up. It'd be a hell of a score for you, General. 4, maybe 5 skin jobs.
Sit down.
I'll throw it tonight with one of my dancers.
Sit down.
We got a deal or not?
Let's hear what you got.
And then I get the disc.
We'll see. I still got the gun.
You're cold, Jim.
I don't get it. What did I do wrong? I think maybe when he says, "Do we got a deal?" I'm supposed to put the gun away.
Early, how's it hanging?
Thick, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
Yeah, I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there. Oh, your money back.
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course, he ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say,
I
"There's
think
grass
that
on
when
the
he
field
offers
and
a
guys
deal,
play ball."
I'm supposed to put the gun
So
away.
she hasn't been around here?
I'm going to save just
Nah.
before that.
Talk to Tappy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early. You buy some jewelry at an auction recently? Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Nah, those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend, Early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamp land. You know what I mean?
Which dancer?
Heck, give up. She's going on. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She ain't in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet.
Good. You want to slaughter the goose?
I'm going to save beforehand, and I'm going to try putting the weapon on when he does the offer.
What's your name?
What's up, man? It's a disco.
Hey, Early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus flytrap coming up.
At some point, that fucker's got to go in the next room. There he goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever brilliant Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred and utmost dance of the ancient swamp.
Yeah, I want to go to his office. I want to get through this.
I lucked out. The receipt for the Dragonfly collection was right on top of the pile. There were 3 pieces, a belt, earrings, and an anklet. Early had bought them last month at an auction for more money than I'd see if I retired a dozen reps. Early had the entire place wired. He even had cameras in the dressing rooms, and I bet the farm he was using them
I'm
for
about
more
to
than
master
security.
Master farce. And boom, right there. I'm doing it now. There we go. Hey, I killed Lucy. Save. All right, now walk over here, get that disc.
I didn't know what was on the disc, but the way Early had hidden it, it was bound to be dirty laundry.
There's some good stuff there.
How you doing, General? You got
Hey,
a warrant to show me?
I
You
like
just
the way you
breaking
call
and
me
entering?
General. Yeah.
What's on the disc, Early?
Hey, I don't hassle you about your private life. Put it down, McCoy.
Must be something pretty juicy. Your girls know about the cameras?
I got you. You want to trade the disc for what?
Let's hear what you got.
What do you say? You and I have a drink first. Whoa!
Cough up some dirt early, or I'm taking this disc downtown.
You want Victoria? Is that it? The girl with the red friends? I can get her out. It'd be a hell of a score for you, General. 4, maybe 5 skin jobs.
Sit down.
I'll throw in the night with one of my dancers.
Sit down.
We got a deal or not?
Let's hear what you got.
And then I get the disc.
We'll see.
All
I
right.
still got the gun.
I'm going to put the gun away.
You're cold, Jim. But I know you're going to be thankful I put those cameras in. Hey, check out the
It worked.
bearded boy toy. He's here all the time. You can be sure he ain't coming around for the witty conversation.
I've seen him before. What makes you think he's a replicant?
He walked right by my dancers. Didn't even pop a stiffy.
Maybe he swings another way.
Oh, come on, McCoy. Have you seen my girls? Besides, I heard him talking to Victoria. They got friends who are going to help him get off-world. I'm telling you, they got a whole little replicant love fest going on.
You hear him say anything else?
No, General, I ain't the nosy type.
Yeah, you're a model citizen.
You still have something in mind? You're a man of your word, General. And don't you worry, I'll be keeping my nose clean from now on.
It ain't your nose I'm worried about.
Faster. This scene always reminds me of the opera singer scene from the book, "To Under a String of Electric Sheep." Guess I'm just supposed to go through the door.
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy, Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
You buy a vehicle lately? A black sedan?
I wasn't aware that was a crime.
Buying the car isn't. Using the car in an animal murder, well.
Animal murder? That's horrible. I haven't seen the car for 2 days. It was stolen the day after I bought it.
Is that right? Any reason you didn't tell me that right off?
You didn't ask.
Animal murder's pretty horrible.
Yes. Any murder is horrible. And unfortunate.
Some are worse than others.
But death's the same for all.
No argument there. There's a little test I'd like you to take.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
See, that's right out of the book.
A long time ago.
Don't
When he-
replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human,
He interviewed
took his
the
place, and your
opera
superiors
singer.
don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still going to give you the test.
Yeah, I'll have to do it after this test.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
Are you taking any drugs?
Absolutely not. Do you think all dancers are drug addicts?
What's the most embarrassing thing that ever happened to you?
Probably this test.
No, seriously.
Yes, seriously. Are we finished?
Almost. What do you think it's like to be a replicant?
How would I know?
Like my briefcase?
Hmm?
Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's horrible.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I'd leave, and I'd report the restaurant to the authorities.
You're on a farm. You get into the pen to feed the pigs. In their excitement, the animals knock you down into the mud.
In this outfit?
Using a butcher knife, you slit the throat of the nearest sow. You're covered in blood as you stumble to your feet.
Well, that's a charming little scenario you've created. You make me sick.
I just read them. You're watching an old movie. It shows a banquet in progress. The guests are enjoying raw oysters. The entree consists of boiled dog.
I'd walk out.
You've been kidnapped. Your captors tell you that you'd better think about what you did to deserve this.
What? What did I do?
You tell me.
Is that your game?
No,
Test terminated. I get it. You're some kind of sexual deviant. I'm finished with you. Get me the police.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, this is an emergency. Early cues backstage. A customer is harassing me. Thank you.
Put that away. I'm a cop.
Now we wait. If your hand moves, I'll shoot.
Okay.
Please don't talk. The sound of your voice grates on my nerves.
We waited there for a few minutes. Her gun in her eyes never wavered. Any other mark, I'd have been a dead man. But if she was a replicant, she must not have known it if she was willing to call the police.
Hi, my name is Bilko.
This a troublemaker?
Return department.
Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which
Yeah,
precinct
this
are we
is
going
straight
to?
out of the book.
I'll tell you which one.
I remember this. Yeah, this is something that they took from the book, and I like that.
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all.
He goes to the
grunt to my right
Ersatz
had
Police
the beefy,
Department there in
harnessed
San
bull look
Francisco.
down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that, everything was hunky-dory.
Yeah,
Impersonating a police
actually, there's
officer,
a couple
huh?
of them in there.
I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD. Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is. That's what
Wow.
always bugs me. Yeah,
I
the
guess
fact that
this is
these
the end
skin
of
jobs
this
always
week,
gotta live
this
someone else's life.
episode, because it's already at an hour.
Just make the call, damn it. You're
Oh
just a
yeah,
piece of shit rep
beat
with
that
memory
man.
implants in this
Yeah,
Gouza guy. You understand?
he's a goozer.
That's impossible. Rep ain't sounding so creative now. You want to avoid comp me? Be my guest. Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days? I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap. I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you we'll go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
You're gonna wish you was neck deep in an off-road reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly.
Oh no!
You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Freeze!
Crystal
Don't even
steel.
go for it.
Now that's not in the book.
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit chat, Slim. You want to save your ass? We gotta blow this joint right now.
I thought that was an offer for oral sex. Blows. Show me. All right, I'm going to save now. Save game. I killed Lucy. Save. Check. And with that, we will have to find out what happens next on Tuesday. Woohoo, baby. Thanks for joining me, guys. I really appreciate it. It's fun. I will be loading up playing another game. I don't know if you guys are interested in it or not, but I am. A little game called LA Noir. And I agree, Jacob. I really love this game. I have gone back and played this since we started doing this streaming. I've gone back and had to play it a bunch of times because I kept fucking up. And I enjoy every bit of it. I'm not getting tired of it. And I played this the first time in '97. And so, man, but I'm really thinking about doing LA Noir too. I might do an hour of this and then go into LA Noir. If you guys want to stick around, let me know. Uh, Comment down below. Tell me if you're interested in my playing LA Noir after Blade Runner. Because I think it'll be fun. Or maybe do a whole different stream with it. I like it, the idea of the game because it kind of has that same feel of Blade Runner slash Zodiac and or not Zodiac, I'm sorry, the Blue Dahlia. And I'm really wanting to try it out because fuck, I love that shit. I love 40s detective thrillers. They're fucking awesome. But until then, man, I appreciate everybody coming. I want to thank, of course, Zach's my bro. Martin Acosta Santana, thanks for showing up, buddy. Zachariah 315, Parrot Head, Jacob the Critic. All you guys are good friends. I appreciate it. T-shirt, I hope you get to feeling better. T-shirt, who we do a show with during the week and on the weekends. He's part of the Blade Runner discussion group. He got the COVID, and so he's close to my age, and I'm worried about him. So everybody keep your positive thoughts for him. Of course, Jacob, I'm glad. I was wondering where you were. I haven't seen you in like 2 weeks. I was hoping I hadn't driven you away sucking at Blade Runner. I'm glad you showed up, man. And of course, Master Farce Theater, thank you for showing up, man. I'm assuming you're a big Blade Runner fan too. So, Brightest Day, thanks for showing up too. And thanks for all the help on the game, guys. I actually really appreciate you guys' input. If it weren't for you guys, I wouldn't have known how to switch that out, so I could actually ask questions. So, what's this? What did Jacob say? The story of the game is happening in parallel with the movie. You can almost, yeah. You actually, in the photograph, Deckard's in the background, and like I said, when he goes into the club, that's Deckard's sedan parked out front of Taffy Lewis's. Yeah, I remember you're in the Czech Republic. That sucks, man. But I'm glad you are. I appreciate you showing up, man. Would it be better if I did it earlier in the day? I could drop it a couple hours, do it at 4 maybe. 2? I could drop it 2 hours or I could drop it 4 hours. I just want to make sure everybody can be there and have fun. I hate it when people have to be at work, but then again, 2 of my friends that watch our shows watch from work. So I guess I should be okay with that. But thanks for coming, guys. I will be back on Tuesday. Don't forget, we have a 2 a.m. here right now, so that would make it 11 o'clock at night if I do it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So would that be better for you? 11 p.m. your time in the Czech Republic. And also, if you guys are Blade Runner fans, we do the Blade Runner discussion group on Saturdays. It's easier for me to watch at work. I bet, Sax. I bet it's so easy for you. What was I going to say? Saturdays. We do the Blade Runner discussion group on Saturday evenings. Okay. All right. This time on Saturday, we do the Blade Runner discussion group. So if you're free on Saturday, swing by. I'd love to have you in the chat. We're always talking Blade Runner shit. Yeah, government jobs. With that said, I want to thank everybody for being here, man. And I guess I'll do a little outro now. And I'll wish you guys a happy weekend. And either see you at the Blade Runner group on Saturday or see you next Tuesday for another night of Blade Runner game streaming.
Hey guys, thanks for watching Pop Culture Minefield. If you enjoyed the show, please remember to like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the bell icon. Remember, you can find us at Pop Culture Minefield on both Facebook and Instagram. Thank you again.